You join us at BBC Television Centre, where all the stars are arriving to see Tony Ferrino, Portugal's singing sensation. They're all here: Cher and Liz Taylor, the two Bruces, Willis and Forsyth, and no occasion would be complete without the ex-chief political correspondent of the BBC, John Cole. And there he is. Elton John, as controversial as ever, Naomi Campbell, Eva Herzegovina of bra fame, Don Johnson, who peaked about a decade ago, and sneaking in at the last minute, Tom Conti. You just can't shake him off.
Hi, my name is Tony Ferrino, and welcome to my phenomenon.
The loving Latino, sexier and taller than Al Pacino, and for all we know, the new Valentino. Soon he'll be coming on to share his phenomenon. You're a phenomenon, strange but it's true. Your special world, no one on earth can do what you do.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Tony Ferrino. I'm a phenomenon.
He's a phenomenon.
Out of this world.
Out of this world.
Now I'm here in the stratosphere where I've been hurled. No ordinary man can do what this man can. And this man had a plan when the music began, and the song ran on and became a phenomenon. I'm a phenomenon. Taxi, hey, 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 taxi, taxi, hey, 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 taxi, taxi, back to my place. Here in the city there's a lot we could do. A trip to the movies, cocktails for two, the Tower of London or the Change of the Guard. Go dancing at Stringfellow's, choosing is hard. But if like me you're tired of culture, I think I got a better idea. Let's go and get a taxi, taxi. Hey, 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 taxi, taxi. Hey, 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 taxi, taxi. Back to my place. To Planet Hollywood, a beautiful meal. The Madame Tussauds, those figures look real. The Trocadero is a whole lot of fun. The mousetrap must be good, it's had a long run. Please permit me another suggestion. I'm in a hotel terribly near. We're gonna get a taxi, taxi. You don't have to pay. Taxi, taxi. Going all the way. Taxi, taxi. Back to my place. exhibitions, they are pretty drab. Let us lose our inhibitions and hail a cab. Ooh, taxi, taxi, ooh, ooh. I'm feeling very sexy, sexy. Ooh, ooh. Hey, hey, taxi, taxi, ooh, ooh. Back to my place. You know it's not very far in a taxi, taxi. That's a better bet. Taxi, taxi, working up a sweat. Taxi, taxi, ooh, back to my place. Don't switch off the clock. Once more round the block. Taxi, taxi, ooh, we do it in a taxi, taxi. Ah, loving in the taxi, taxi. Ooh, forget my place. That's nice.
Good evening and welcome to the Tony Ferrino phenomenon. Let me begin by saying now se julga livro pela sua capa, which is Portuguese. When I arrived in your country, when I arrived in your country, I was thrilled like a boy with a new ass. Immediately I got off the plane, I kissed the ground, and call me crazy, but I swear the ground, it kissed me back. Because, you know, my favorite place is England. Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. I love the Queen Mum, God bless him. Carnaby Street, driving on the left, Ronnie Corbett, and fish and chip pie. The bollocks of the dog. As I came through passport control, the officer said to me, Mr. Ferrino, what is the purpose of your visit? And I replied, do you ask the cockle white crows, the lion white roars, the cow white moos? And he said, if they come through passport control, yes, I do. And there was an understanding. There was respect. Now, for my next song, I have to wear a jacket. Normally, I would go and take it from behind. But tonight, I have a beautiful assistant to help me get it on. Please welcome the lovely, lovely Maria. Maria, welcome to my phenomenon.
Thank you, Tony.
Hey, Maria, why don't you let the ladies and gentlemen see that their license fee has been well spent? Give me a 360. That was phenomenal. You know, a beautiful woman is it's like a good jacket, sophisticated, stylish, and easy to slip into.
But, Tony, there's more to me than just a pretty face, you know.
I know. I've seen your legs. No, Maria, you are so beautiful, you blow me off.
Well, Tony, I'd better go off and see if your guests have arrived.
Va, va, boom. You know, if she's not careful, she'll be the fourth Mrs. Ferrino. No, actually, there is a fourth already. She's out shopping, probably. You know, since I arrived, it is like a merry-go-round. I've not had time to flush the toilet. A man's life is so quickly, but sometimes you gotta say, chill it out. Take this week, for example. My schedule is crazy non-stop. What do you mean?
Monday, sauna with Sarah, then Tuesday, tequila with Claire. Wednesday, my personal jet to Barbados, dinner with Cher. Every girl wants a part of me, they should know better. One day each week, I take it easy. Sunday, religiously, I clean my car, I watch some TV. Sundays for no one else, it's the day I got me to myself on Sunday. Sunday for me. Sunday for me, girl. My time of the week, girl. Thursday, skiing with Cindy, then Friday, Naomi and Nice. Saturday, share a jacuzzi with Susie and her daughter Denise. Suddenly Lulu's on the phone. She should know better. She knows Sundays I'm alone. Yeah. Sunday I read the news. I wash my hair, I polish my shoes. Sunday's by far the best. The girls know I don't like to be pestered on. Sunday, it's all mine. A chicken chow mein, a bottle of wine. Sundays, I thank the Lord for making me. I never get bored on Sunday. Sunday for me. No one but me, girl. My time of the week, girl. Sunday is for me, girl. It's my time of the week, girl. You hear me, girl? Sunday. That's my day. I don't want anybody calling me on Sunday, okay? Don't call me on Sunday. Never on Sunday. Okay? All I ask is 24 hours. That is quite reasonable. Good. Okay. Great. We got that clear. Thank you.
And now it's time for my special guest. You know, I don't think she would object if I was to say she was a wild woman. She is. Please welcome the beautiful but talented Kim Wilde. Kim, please, welcome to my phenomenon.
It's great to be here, Tony.
You know, the thought of having you on the show really got my creative juices flowing. And seeing you together with Maria, you both look so beautiful. You know, I could never choose between you two. I think I'm going to have to toss. Who wants head? Oh, Maria, I'm so sorry. I'm afraid you've either got it or you haven't.
That's right, Tony, and you're full of it.
Thank you. Kim, please, sit down. I'm so glad you won. Now, Kim, they say that gentlemen prefer blondes.
They say blondes have more fun.
And are you a natural blonde?
Are you a gentleman?
Sure.
Then you wouldn't ask that question.
Can we start again? Look, it doesn't matter about the color of the hair on your head, you know, I mean, as long as, how can I put this in a gentlemanly way? So long as the collars and cuffs match. The thing is, you look fantastic.
You too, Tony, you look absolutely marvellous. Not a grey hair on your head, which isn't bad for a guy of your age. Did you know it at school with your daughter?
Can I just stop you there, please, Kim Wilde? Now, I have got a little treat for you and for all my fans. All the time I'm getting letters saying, Tony, please tell us, where did your phenomenon start? Well, it started with 3 young brothers from Portugal, Tony, Perron, and Herod Ferrino. Check it out. You know, I was the drummer.
Well, what happened to your brothers?
Well, unfortunately, Herod is now dead, and Perron is missing, presumed dead.
Oh, but he might be alive.
No. Now, Kim, let's take a look at this. Perhaps the most important date ever. March the 19th, 1980. For on that day, my life in the world of music was to change forever. I'm talking, of course, about the 1980 Eurovision Song Contest.
Quiero que este grupo seja limpa passará pero lavada quando estarà pronta presia della Coogan pode pregare sta betang pode tirare sta bendi thank you very much bendi thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Well, that was Portugal's entry, Papa Bendy, with the song Papa Bendy. Now, even by the sanctified standards of the Eurovision Song Contest, that beggars belief. Look at the idiot. The nightmare scenario has landed upon us, lads. Portugal are the winners. Papa Bendy with Papa Bendy. And the young singer there looks quite pleased with himself. Wouldn't you love to get a kick?
Top notch. It was a great moment, yes, Kim?
That was indescribable.
Thank you. Now, Kim, I have a little gift for you. It is a hand-carved Portuguese jewelry box. And you see, you put the jewels in here, like this, and you put the top back on, and you just give it a good screw.
I'm sure it will give me a lot of pleasure.
And it will remind you of me.
Hollow.
Meanwhile, Kim, it's lovely to talk to you, but the audience, they don't want to hear you speak. They want to hear you sing. Please, come and join me. Put that down. It's a short-term affair. You're my children's au pair. But I just couldn't bear to keep my hands off you.
I was barely 18. What you did was obscene. But to me it felt clean. What else was I to do?
The memory still lingers. You cooking the kids' fish fingers, ironing.
Each morning you'd come down in your paisley dressing gown. Then you'd sing, and this yearning started for a short-term affair.
No intention to stray,
I was caught in your snare.
but my wife was away.
You were so debonair.
So I thought, what the hey?
I know I can't resist.
It was a short-term affair.
You're the man, you're the boss.
When I found you right there,
Like the father I lost.
cleaning our silverware.
So to hell with the cost. Right there at once we kissed. You took me to the kitchen. Your hands kind of started twitching. I felt so shy.
Nothing could stop what followed. Lucky for me, you swallowed every lie.
God alone knows why we had this short-term affair. It's a short-term affair.
like a ripe camembert.
There's a smell in the air. I know that it's over now.
try to be strong somehow.
I'll start a brand new life.
Please, please don't tell my wife.
But I won't stop loving you.
Please, please don't tell my wife.
Au revoir, ciao, auf Wiedersehen.
We must never meet again. Short-term affair. Short-term affair.
Baby, baby, baby.
Short-term affair. Cast your mind back to 1982. In Britain, you were waving your flags because the Royal Navy had set sail for the South Atlantic to invade the Malvinas, so that good old Maggie Thatcher could get back into number 10 with a big gotcha. But in my country, I had invaded the pop charts, remaining at number 2 for 16 weeks, just behind Bad Manners. I'd like to sing it for you now, but I'm not properly dressed. I wish I had the right costume. You know, sometimes wishes do come true. Now, let's see. Let's try again. Now that's more like it. Nice jugs. Now all of you guys out there, listen to me. If you're looking for love, then be careful, you see. If a girl is too perfect, then she'll probably laugh in your face. A lisp or a stammer is all that I need. A stuttering girl makes me weak at the knees. They're ready for love and they're eager to please, representing 3 countries. I got lisping Lolita in Lisbon, I got stammering Mandy in Amsterdam, but my stuttering Sadie from Stuttgart, she makes me feel like a man. You might say that it's wrong to betray articulate girls, I suppose they're okay. I like a girl with something extra to say. I guess that God made me that way. I got lisping Lolita in Lisbon, I got stammering Mandy in Amsterdam, but my stuttering Sadie from Stuttgart, she makes me feel like a man. Your constant stuttering, excessive uttering, miscellaneous muttering won't get me in a huff. Your speech impediment is barely prevalent. In fact, it's irrelevant when we're making love. I got lisping Lolita in Lisbon, I got stammering Mandy in Amsterdam, but my stuttering Sadie from Stuttgart, she makes me feel like the caring and sensitive, wonderful guy that I am. Ciao. From the river of our kisses to the desert of your stare, the volcano of your laughter, and the cornfield of your hair.
from the wasteland of your waistline, and your hands like tiny birds, from the highland of your heartbeat came the winter of your words. Through the forest of our memories and along its grassy knolls, I will slowly wander down the valley of our souls. From a trellis of caresses to the playground of your skin, round the racetrack of your passion, there I quietly creep in the mist of your aroma and the ice rink of your eyes, at the border of your two knees, of the tower of your thighs. Every breath like winds are blowing, every touch like burning coals. If you look hard you will see the valley of our souls. Our souls, our souls. Hey menina, marada, esto tem barajo. Hey menina, marada, esto tem barajo. Hey bala, los nuestros intestinos. Hey menina, nuestros intestinos. Our souls, our souls, our souls.
So far, you enjoy, I know, the phenomenon of Tony Ferrino. A sing, a dance, a chitty-chat. I have a big package. But you know...
Ferrino!
Hey, what's going on here? What is this?
I have something here I think you'd like to look at. I thought you might like it up against the wall.
Please, Maria, this is a family show.
No, silly, this.
What is it?
I'm pleased to present you with this platinum disc of your latest album, Esciuto Cavallo, Listen to the Horse.
Platinum? So how many is that I've sold?
Over 1 million copies.
1,256,000. I had no idea. But where shall I put it?
Oh, Tony, it's a perfect fit.
I'm sure she said that to me last night. She is one hot dog. Nice buns. I joke, of course. Seriously though, Maria, you know, you look pretty good. You work out at the gym?
Yes, I do.
Maybe I come down sometime, we work out together.
It's really just for young people.
Many great films have been turned into musicals. Oliver, Cabaret, Sunset Boulevard, and of course, opening soon is Andrew Lloyd Webber's Reservoir Dogs with Shane Ritchie and Michael Ball. But for pure family entertainment, one film stands out above all others. Please, sit back and enjoy a preview from my forthcoming musical, The Silence of the Lambs.
Who's that creeping down the alley? What's that shadow on the ground? Better call the police inspector. Hannibal Lecter's on his round. Well, you've heard about Jack the Ripper, and you've heard about Son of Sam, and you've heard about Dr. Crippen, but this cat doesn't give a damn. So bolt your windows, lock your doors, check for bodies on the floors. Something's moving quietly, some faint noise, what can it be? Maybe it's the silence, maybe it's the silence, maybe it's the silence of the lambs. What's this scene of mutilation? Goodness me, the blood looks fresh. Golly, what a hungry fella. Hannibal's eating human flesh. Little lambs, white, cute and fluffy. Lambs are gambling through the veil. Who'd have thought they'd been the cause of mindless slaughter on such a scale? Bet the guy could eat a horse if you served it with mint sauce. Crazy killer never stops, turns you all into lamb chops. That's why it's called the silence. Shh. Why it's called the silence. Shh. Why it's called the silence of the lambs. He'll eat your uncle and auntie, washed down with a fine Chianti. But when you think about it, aren't we all a bit like Hannibal deep down inside? He loved Jody with French fries. No wonder she's got butterflies. Maybe it's the silence with a touch of violence. Can you dig the silence of the lambs?
Knock, knock. The secret police. The secret police will have come to interrogate your father. That was a very funny joke in my country before the revolution. My father would tell that joke and people would always laugh, but then they were tied to a chair. Yes, it was a very, very, very funny joke, believe me, and my special guest has got plenty more like that, I can tell you. Please welcome Mr. Britain's #1 funny guy, who else but Gary Wilmot.
Tony.
Gary, welcome to my phenomenon.
Tony, it's an honor.
I know. And thank you, Maria. Doesn't she look great?
She's $1 million.
No. My ex-wife, she was $1 million. And 3 houses.
You can afford 3 houses.
No, she can afford 3 houses.
How many wives have you had, Tony?
What? Including my own?
You know, Tony, we share the same 2 hobbies.
Look, but don't touch. That's the rule for the guests.
Rules are there to be broken, Tony.
So are legs. I joke, of course.
Can I go now, please? You two obviously don't need me.
Tony, isn't that your line?
What? Oh, yes, good one, yes. I'm so sorry, Maria. Please, forgive me. Mwah. Oh, this is a beautiful ring.
It's an engagement ring.
You're engaged.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
You know, Tony, we share the same 2 hobbies.
Did you know she was engaged?
No.
Neither did I.
You know, Tony, we share the same 2 hobbies.
Yeah, sure.
Fishing and girls.
Wouldn't it be great if we could combine the 2?
Oh, but Tony, that's not possible.
Gary, this is television. Anything is possible.
You know, Tony, I went deep sea fishing last week.
What'd you do that for?
Just for the halibut. I joke, of course.
Funny guy. You got your lead weights?
No, it's just the cut of the trousers.
I got my rod. And I'm holding it tight.
I got my tackle. Do you think that they'll bite? Yeah.
We're going fishing. fishing for girls in a river called love. We're gonna catch fat ones,
Slim ones,
stout ones,
trim ones.
in a river called love.
We've got the lines,
We've got the knack.
we'll reel them in.
Throw them back.
Yeah, yeah,
We're going fishing, fishing for girls in a river called love.
we're gonna catch young ones,
Old ones,
hot ones.
cold ones in a river called love.
Hey Tony, would you grab my lunchbox?
I'd rather not.
Hey, what's that down there?
It's just an old trout.
That's not an old trout, that's my wife.
Swim a little closer, girl, and see the worm I'm dangling.
Show me to your riverbed where I'll be angling.
Oh, Lord. We're going fishing, fishing for girls in a river called love.
We're gonna catch slow ones,
Quick ones,
smart ones.
thick ones in a river called love. Ah, fishing for girls.
It's a great idea, Tony.
But just a fantasy.
I suppose we'll just have to go looking for girls.
And fishing for fish.
Have you caught anything?
Just some dead puppies in a sack. Who would do such a thing? Have you caught anything?
Just crabs.
Funny guy. Many Portuguese, they say the Spanish, they suck donkey. But I say no. Hang on to your horses for a second. There are many great Spanish. El Cid, Picasso, Franco, and Ricardo Montalban from Fantasy Island. The tall one, not the dwarf. The Spanish poet Tasso said, when a man sings, he makes love. When I make love to a woman, I don't sing with my voice. We sing a duet with our bodies. Sometimes a trio, and sometimes I go solo. Many years ago, I was chatting with Paul McCartney, and I said, you know, Paul, I don't care too much for money, because money can't buy you love. And he said, Tony, the man who steals love steals more than money. And I didn't tell him, but I wrote that line down, and I turned it into my next song. Eat your heart out, Paul, you dumbass. Here's the one that got away. He steals other men's wives, ruining other men's lives. Before the husband arrives, better look out, the white thief's about to steal other men's wives, parking in other men's drives. You better sharpen your knives, fight up the pest, the unwelcome guest. He comes like a thief in the night to take what's another man's right. So husbands, if you love your wives, beware. Insatiable, he'll never stop till finally he is on top. Because like Everest, they were there. He steals other men's wives. Nobody's marriage survives. Under their covers he dives. If you work nights, beware, he delights in having other men's wives. This man depraves and deprives. Look how he schemes and connives. He has his fun, and then he'll run. A girl may be pretty and tan, but he is no ordinary man. For if she's single, he won't look at her. For him it's part of the game when she bears another man's name. Well, that's the woman that he prefers. He steals other men's wives,
Mr. Divorce Lawyer thrives. He feels to other men's wives. Morals, who cares? A stud must have mares. Then one day I saw him, this despicable man, coming nearer and nearer. And in an instant, I recognized who he was as I looked in the mirror. I steal other men's wives, ruining other men's lives. Watch out, you Collins and Clives. When you're out of town, then I'll come around. At midnight we meet, I'm very discreet. You're up on that trip, I'm loosening her zip. We lock all the doors, he shoots and he scores. 3,910 other men's wives.
My next guest is 78 years old. She's my #1 fan. She buys all my records. She watches all of my shows. She follows me wherever I go, night and day. Last week, she strangled my dog. She's a little bit crazy, but I love her. Ladies and gentlemen, my mother. Who would have thought that I emerged from between the legs of this little old lady? No. Herod is dead, Mother. He died in a car crash in 1975. So, Maria, how engaged are you?
Very.
That's great. It's great to see that that still exists. You know, it's the custom in my country that when a person is engaged, that she should have one last sex with the first man that congratulates her. Congratulations.
And it is a custom in my country when you're constantly being propositioned by a man you don't like and who's been trying to put his hand on your arse all week in rehearsals to say, no, thank you, you're physically repulsive, and sit on that.
It's the best offer I've had all day. Please, Mama, stop crying. He's not coming back. His head was 40 yards from his body. Will you please thank the bitter, twisted, mad cow and, of course, my mother. My mother. It is very sad, you know. She needs an operation to save her eyesight, but alas, she cannot afford it. But what can I do? She is a peasant, she has no money. If only she could sing. But I can sing. And perhaps the best thing I can do is sing her a little song. She loves Christmas, because at Christmas she gets to strangle a turkey. But Christmas is, of course, a time to remember those less fortunate than yourselves. Like this crazy guy.
Peace on earth, goodwill to all men. Jesus is born in Bethlehem. But think of the man who marries 2 wives. He's in a pickle when Christmas arrives. Once there was a time, everything was fine. A wife and 2 kids, though I found that life is to live. I got so much to give, but there ain't enough of me to go round and round and round. Bigamy at Christmas, what am I to do? Spend it with the family, I can't, I've got to. Bigamy at Christmas, I'm in a jam. Turkey with Emily or pudding with Pam. A puppy for Jean, a doll for Maxine, Nintendos for Pablo and Steve. A Christmas shopping list for a bigamist is a very, very, very long one indeed. Bigamy at Christmas, what am I to do? Spend it with the family, I can't, I've got to. Bigamy at Christmas, I tell you the truth. I also married Natalie, Suzanne, Jill and Ruth.
I joke, of course. 2 is quite enough. Come, sing along. Bigamy at Christmas, what am I to do? Spend it with the family, I can't, I've got to. Bigamy at Christmas, what am I to do? Spend it with the family, I can't, I've got to. Bigamy at Christmas, what am I to do? Spend it with the family, I can't, I've got to. Come on everybody, open your presents. Oh, Jean's got My Little Pony, and Pablo's got Mortal Kombat, and oven gloves for Mummy. And for me, just what I wanted, a wooden thing. Remember that bigamy is illegal. Merry Christmas. How can I introduce my special guest? Well, if I said he was a top-notch international entertainer with millions of hits all over the world, you might think I was introducing myself. But let me give you another clue. If I was asked to describe the color of his hair, I would say that it is simply red. Yes, that's right. Please welcome Mr. Simply Red. Okay, don't go overboard. That I like. You know, I bet you didn't know whether to wear it or floss her teeth with it. Tell me simply. I understand that...
Sorry, it's not simply, it's Mick. No. Mick.
Okay. I see, Mick to your friends, simply to your fans.
No, just Mick.
So tell me just Mick.
Just forget the just.
Right. Look, can we start again? Who are you?
My name's Mick Hucknall. Hucknall.
Hucknall.
Yeah, okay.
Hucknall. Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me, Mick Hucknall. I understand that you were pretty big last year, and you have a new album out. It's called The Best of Mick Hucknall.
No, that would be Simply Red.
Whatever. and that retails at
$14.99.
And a little bit cheaper for the cassette, yeah?
That's right.
Okay. Great. Now, listen, Mick, if I can give you a little bit of advice, you know, if you want to make it big in Portugal, I would change the color of your hair because, you know, the only people in my country with ginger hair are clowns.
I've sold 5 million albums in Portugal.
So, Maria, what are you engaged to?
He's an international entertainer.
Oh, yeah. I think I've seen him in Covent Garden juggling with his balls. What's his name?
Mick Hucknall.
Mick Hucknall. Mick Hucknall. Congratulations, Mick. I'm so pleased. When did this happen?
This week during rehearsals.
Fantastic. It's unbelievable. You know, on my show. And I thought you were rehearsing. Don't you just hate this guy? I do. I really hate him.
Do you want to just get on with the song?
Yeah, okay. See how much you were concentrating in rehearsals, huh? Hey, collars and cuffs.
Love is like candy on a shelf.
You want to taste, then help yourself.
The sweetest things are there for you.
Help yourself.
Take a few.
That's what I want you to do. We're always told repeatedly
The very best in life is free.
And if you want to prove it's true,
Baby, I'm
telling you,
this is what you should do.
just help yourself to my lips, to my arms. Just say the word and they are yours. Just help yourself to the love in my heart. Your smile has opened up the doors. The greatest wealth that exists in the world could never buy what I can give. Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms, and then let's really start to live.
All right, Mick, play that guitar. Yeah.
My heart has love enough for two.
More than enough for me and you.
I'm rich with love, a millionaire. I've so much, it's unfair. Why don't you take a share? Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms. Just say the word and they're yours. Just help yourself to the love in my heart. Your smile has opened up the doors.
Whoa, whoa.
The greatest wealth that exists in the world could never buy what I can give.
Yeah, yeah.
Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms, and let's really start to live.
Just help yourself. My new single. Ladies and gentlemen, Simply Hucknall.
Do you ever ask yourself those really big questions like, what is life? Did I ever tell you about my life? It was the lowest point of my life. I was staying at the Royal Crown Plaza in Wolverhampton. I just performed on Pebble Mill and it had gone badly. It was late. I was in my hotel room alone. There'd been a mix-up. The adult channel wasn't working. I felt more alone than at any time in my life. And as I stared down at the remains of my club sandwich, I asked myself, what happened to that lovely little boy who wanted nothing more than to sing for the dictator and help his daddy inform on communist sympathizers? Well, let me tell you.
I've played roulette with the King of Egypt. I go skiing with the Duchess of York. I had a thing, a bit of a fling with Sigourney Weaver. Now I'm a believer. I can borrow Sting's Tuscany farmhouse anytime that I want. I drank champagne, danced in the rain with Simon Callow, and I once shared a scotch with the drummer from Earth, Wind and Fire.
I spent $1 million on a Matisse. It lives in the attic. But I've never sat a child upon my knee. I've never helped a blind man cross the street. I've hunted killer whales and dolphins with the Emperor Hirohito. And I once lent my mobile phone to His Holiness the Pope. I got in a fight and broke the nose of Macaulay Culkin. But I've never heard the singing of the lark. I've never walked a puppy in the park. So then, what is life? What does it mean? What's it about? I must admit I'm in some doubt. What are we living for? Is there a God above? Is he like me? Is he like you? Why is he there? What does he do? Don't ask me. I'm not sure. What makes this whole world tick? Or rivers flow, or babies cry, or puppies bark, or eagles fly? And yes, who gives a damn? Please tell me what is life, and why am I the man I am? I've snorted coke off the back of a well-known Jewish singer. And I've poured my way across Asia with Sacha Distel. Yes, I've done all the things most mortal men can only dream of. But I've never held a dove and let it go. I've never run bare naked through the snow. Tell me, what is life? And what is night? What is day? What is straight? What is gay? And can this world survive? What's it all about? And what are birds? What are bees? What is chalk? What is cheese? Who cares what car I drive? And when I ask the Lord, God, spit it out. What is the plan? How can I help my fellow man? I heard God answering. He said, Tony, I don't know much. I only know that you must sing.
exciting, I nearly fell over.
I think he's a very, very noble character and very ethical human being.
The sweetest things are there for you.
Do you like the Lamborghini?
Help yourself. Take a few. I got 6 gold discs, one for every day of the week.
He's very professional. Fun to work with.
Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms. Just say the word and they are yours.
I went up to him and kissed his hand.
Just help yourself to the love in my heart. Your smile has opened up the door. He's a regular guy.
I'm staying at the Claridge's Hotel, I got the whole of the top floor, so mine.
Tony Ferrino is not just a singer. He is a great man, a spirit, an eagle who soars above us all, a dog with the voice of an angel. He is ace.
I like to prepare hard for a show, I want to give people a night they won't forget. Because if I can make them forget their shitty jobs and their shitty little lives for 1 hour, then I have done my job.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
From the river of our kisses.
Tony Ferrino, a name synonymous with both romance and large volume sales of high-quality recordings on all formats. The biggest singing star in the heavens of Portugal's entertainment industry, he is also widely adored across Brazil and Iraq. He has won Denmark's coveted Golden Throat Award a record twice. Now the man who is known affectionately in his own country as O Mem Que Canta Bom, the man who sings well, has come to Britain. He has a new CD, Phenomenon, coming out in the new year. There it is, there. It comes in a very nice case. Lovely picture on the front, packed with lots of very, very good songs. Retails at £13.99. Excellent value, I think you'll agree. But who is Tony Ferrino and why?
Antonio Mussolini Franco Ferrino was born in Portugal, Europe on June the 23rd, 1952, during the darkest days of fascist rule, to Carlo, a simple, hard-working officer for the government's elite secret police, and Teresa, a Portuguese woman. Antonio, or Tony as he came to be nicknamed, sang from an early age, performing at the many local memorial services for dead or missing anti-government activists for a small fee. Tony took his first bite from the pie of fame when he and his 2 brothers, Perron and Herod, were signed by the government-owned record label run by their uncle Caligula. In 1973, seeking a new direction, they changed their name to Tin Head. They had one hit, We Are the Tin Heads, but the dream turned sour. And in 1975, after falsely accusing Tony of sleeping with his fiancée, Herod committed suicide by apparently cutting the brake leads on his own car, causing it to career into a white Peugeot 105L, the European super mini of its time. Tony was devastated, as was Herod's fiancée Carmita. Their shared grief gradually blossomed into love, and 3 weeks after Herod's death, they were married. But the dream turned sour. 6 months later, Carmita falsely accused Tony of sleeping with her sister. An anguished Tony lost control of his cherry-red 5-liter V8 Ford Mustang, causing it to plunge over a cliff. Luckily, he was able to jump clear at the last moment, but Carmita was not so lucky and died. Utterly heartbroken, Tony started to pick up the pieces of his performing career. He finally found international stardom when Papa Bendi, sung by Tony's group Papa Bendi, was selected as Portugal's entry for the 1980 Eurovision Song Contest, after the group initially chosen died in a boating accident and had to withdraw. They won! But the dream turned sour. Both female members fell pregnant. Tony took the biggest gamble of his career and bravely jettisoned the 2 pregnant women to go solo. There was no looking back, as Tony went on to sell over 33 million records, including 40 platinum singles and 6 gold albums, if sales figures in his home country were to be extrapolated worldwide. And so it is we say, hello, Tony Ferrino, and welcome to Britain.
Well, hello, Tony. Welcome to Britain.
Yeah.
You enjoying your stay?
Sure, I'm staying at the Claridge's Hotel, you know. I've got the whole of the top floor. I like it here. I like to hit the night spots, you know, I bingo clubs.
All right. You've been to bingo clubs?
No. Trendy clubs, you know, like Super Tramps, Stringfellows.
Let's go and get a taxi. Hey.
And of course, you know, I like the English girls. They're very sweet and they're romantic, you know. They're always having fun. Me and the girls, we get on real good.
Hey, taxi. Back to my place.
I really like, you know, in Portugal we get British comedy programs, you know, like Are You Being Served? It's good. Mrs. Slocum, you know, she's always talking about her pussy. You know, where's my pussy? Of course, she is talking about her vagina, you know, but we know this, but we don't say it, you know. It's good.
You know, I'm a fun guy.
Crazy, yeah?
No, there's always a great atmosphere amongst the people around me. I have a great team on my Ferrino, and we're always fooling around. You know, crazy jokes, all that happy shit. You know, if you don't laugh, you cry.
Tony must be a lot of fun to work with.
And you know, when people work for me on my phenomenon, I want to know if they're unhappy, right down to the little ugly guys.
You want this? Keep up.
And remember, some of these people earn no money. So I don't separate myself off in a big bag. I drink with these guys, talk with them, eat with them. You know, the whole thing is about trust. And fear, I guess, you know.
The question about Tony Ferrino should not be who or why, but when. Tony is any time you want. He is 10 o'clock this morning. He is midnight tonight. He is last March. He is the year 2000. He is 2:17 a.m. on the day that man walked upright for the very first time. He is the first time you made love, and the last time you boiled an egg. He is now, he is then, he is before, he is after, he is during. He is so very ace.
Where did it all begin?
Where did it all begin?
Well, before I sang with my brothers, I wrote lyrics for other people. You know, words are a wonderful way to express the bollocks in my heart. In fact, I wrote my first lyrics at the age of 5 and sent them off to this singer, you know. Then, of course, came the 1960s, and you know, the 60s were a very, very crazy time in Portugal. A lot of people were experimenting, you know, with drugs and getting their heads into a whole different place, you know. And me and my brothers, we were influenced very much by a wild folk group called Cabeça de Curro, or in English, Leatherhead.
What, as in the town Leatherhead?
No, it's in a head of leather. And they toured Portugal about a year before the revolution in 1974, performing pro-government propaganda songs about the union assholes who are screwing our country.
Vimos do fundo dos tempos, dos quatro cantos do mundo, por cada que cair, mil se levantarão. Vimos do fundo dos tempos, dos quatro cantos do mundo.
What were your parents like?
Good. I loved them. I loved my father. Although his work as a secret policeman meant, you know, he would work irregular hours. You know, he'd go out to do a job and in the middle of the night, but, you know, he would always bring back things, little presents for me, you know. When he'd come home from his shift, he would bring, like, a wallet or a watch, you know, or men's shoes. Always a pair of men's shoes.
What did your mother do?
She ran a second-hand shoe shop. We were a very close family. But, you know, then came the revolution and I had to turn them over to the new authorities. You know, it was very painful. I wrote a song about their agony and remorse on my 4th album, Nice Ass.
Okay, I love you. Bye.
Who was that?
That was my mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's very, very ill.
who's need an operation for a catamaran in the eyes, you know?
Oh, you mean a cataract?
No. She was swimming off the coast of Lisbon and catamaran hit her in the eyes.
All right. What's the chances of that, eh?
Very slim.
What car does Tony drive?
What car do you drive?
I drive several. In fact, I think you have some pictures of them right now, yeah?
Yes, in fact, we do.
The Porsche 911 Carrera Coupe, sexy. The AC Cobra, like a snake, a sexy snake car. That's my Chevy, and that's my buddy Ricardo Montalban of Fantasy Island, yeah. The 5-liter V8 Ford Mustang, one sexy red bastard. The last one was my favorite, you know? Then I went too fast around the bend and shit, bang, what a mess. A total write-off. Lucky I was insured.
That's the car in which your first wife died?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You know, they still see a few Mustangs around, but most of them are rebuilds. You know, either that or their owners never drive them. It's crazy. A car like that is not meant to stay in a garage.
Of course, cars was the theme of your 1987 album, The Quickly Man.
I know that. What are you telling me that for? I know it was.
Yeah, I am sorry.
It's this guy. What a jerk.
Who is the most important person in Tony's life?
Who is the most important person in your life?
There are a lot of important persons in my life, you know, especially Ricardo Montalban from Fantasy Island, you know him? He's crazy. You know, whenever we are together, we're like Batman and Robin, the dynamic men, like two balls in a bag. You know, I'm a big perfectionizer. Before I perform, every macroscopic detail must be right. How's my ass? Good? I get involved in every aspect of my phenomenon. You know, it's my face on the line. Nothing this close. Nothing this close. Go back. Okay, go back. And when you're at the top, you gotta look the business. You know, people that don't pay to look at shit.
Which other artists does Tony admire?
Which other artists do you admire?
That is the wrong question. You should be asking me who I despise.
Sorry. Which other artists do you despise?
Rolf Harris. Bad blood there. Rolf Harris is a shit. Andrew Lloyd Webber. You know something? I know some really bad shit about that guy.
Yeah.
You know what he likes to do, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's probably best if we leave that, because we're not, you know, it's not the sort of thing we really want to get into.
No, listen, man, I can back this up. Yeah. You know, one of my dancers, she was in Sunset Boulevard, okay? And she said she was in rehearsals, you know. He came into rehearsals, and he had quite clearly been taking
things a bit too seriously, and he was tired because he does work extremely long hours. She felt she might be getting
up his nose all day long, you know. and if he wasn't on the phone to his dealer,
ship of motor cars from whom he was buying a car. You know, he pays some of his staff
at least £2,000 a week, at least. You know, no wonder he looks so crazy, and his eyes are like this all the time, you know. And why he's always
composing.
You know, I despise Andrew Lloyd Webber because he is a
genius. I've had all of Tony's album covers tattooed on my body, which is now almost entirely covered. I have albums down my right leg, albums down my left leg. If he brings out any more albums, I don't know where I'm going to put them. All I have left is a tiny area in the small of my back. Maybe I could fit in a mini CD single. Nothing more.
Now, to get more of an impression of Tony Ferrino, I spoke earlier to your great friend, the actor Ricardo Montalban, star of Fantasy Island.
14.99.
Tony is a gentleman. You know, by this I mean he's both a man who is gentle and a gentleman. You with me?
Yeah.
Good. Like I said, you know, in the hang about. I'm just gonna turn a corner. Where was I? Yeah. Tony. You know, he's a man who's gentle. Has the guy died? I can put it in the past tense. Tony was a gentleman and a man who was gentle.
No, that's okay, thanks. He's still very much alive.
Cool. Hey, Tony, remember? Bash the plane!
Coming up, Tony and his women.
Are you enjoying this program? Then it can actually be yours to own forever, available exclusively from Video Ferrino Portugal. Introducing Tony Ferrino Who and Why, a Video Quest, comes in an attractive presentation case with a souvenir booklet and contains over 11 minutes of material not included in this broadcast. Including Tony talking about his plans for the future, footage of him aboard his yacht, and scenes of Lisbon's bid to host the 1992 Olympic Games.
When sending for this remarkable memento, be sure to specify your country of origin. This way, your tape will feature Tony being interviewed by a person of your nationality and not the person featured in this program.
Tony and his women.
From the river of our kisses to the desert of your stare, the volcano of your laughter, and the cornfield of your hair.
It's really nice.
From the wasteland of your waistline, and your hands like tiny birds. From the highland of your heartbeat came the winter of your words.
He really looks after us all.
And he sort of takes you for dinner.
Yeah, dinner a lot, and there's some clubs and stuff.
Through the forest of our memories and along its grassy knolls.
Yeah, he's
All
really
of you?
Mostly he does take me.
I will slowly wander down the valley of our souls.
Yeah, mainly me, but he does take the others as well. But I'm not actually meant to be taking.
Sorry?
I'm not meant to say that I'm doing a little bit more. But
You're not meant to say?
no, I'm not.
Why is that?
Just because he said to just.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're not meant to really, these others don't know that you go mostly, he goes mostly with you?
Have you had many lovers?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah. But then I don't look like this guy, eh? Ooh.
How many lovers have you had?
Well, I don't think it's relevant whether, I have slept with 3,910 women or 3,911. The important thing is I have loved them all. Naturally, I've loved some more than others.
Yeah, I pick you up in the Lamborghini, yeah? Okay? You come for dinner, yeah? You would dress like this, yeah?
Like this?
Yeah. And you as well. You come too.
Given the choice, I will always take the strawberry first. If the strawberry is taken, I will accept the cantaloupe or the bruised nectarine. As a last resort, I will mop up the syrup with a thick slice of bread.
You married?
Yes, I am.
But I tell you this, when I'm actually alone with a woman, loving her, I'm totally faithful to her. Hey, unless her friend is also in bed with us, you know what I mean? I joke, of course.
How many times have you...
You ever made it with two chicks?
No, I haven't. How many times have you...
But you like to, eh? You ever made it with one chick?
How many times have you been married?
4. That's my first wife, Carmita. She died. That's my second wife, Miss Portugal, 1983. She's missing. That's my third wife, Miss Portugal, 1984. Sexy. She now works for Glaxo. And then I married my fourth wife, her.
All very beautiful women.
Sure. In my country there is a saying, "Noa se julga libro pela sua capa." It doesn't matter what a woman looks like. The ugly woman can be beautiful on the inside, I can't see myself. A woman is like a rose, beautiful, tender, red, yellow, or white or pink. Smell nice, but she can hurt you also. Let me show you what I mean. This, yeah. Smell it.
Yes,
yes. Good?
Yes, it's very nice. Yes, it's very nice.
Now hold that. Grip.
Yeah.
Put your hand around there.
Right.
Grip that.
Yeah.
No, grip it properly like this. Like that. Yeah? Feel good?
No.
Don't think so.
If you look hard, you will see the valley of our souls.
I was once lucky enough to know Tony's passion. It was brilliant. Much more satisfying than Julio Iglesias.
Our souls, our souls, our souls.
Is it difficult being away from home all the time?
I suppose it must be very difficult being away from home all the time.
It is very, very sad indeed, you know. Especially I miss my 2 young boys by my fourth?
1 sec. Yeah, fourth. Yeah.
My 4th wife.
Anna Isabel.
Anna Isabel, that's right, yes. You know, I miss them very much, but, you know, when I'm on tour with my phenomenon, wherever I am in the world, I get my secretary to fax them a message every week, you know. Daddy loves you, do your homework, all that shit.
Well, actually, Tony, we've got a little surprise for you. Carlos 4 and Iddy 6 have made you a special card. There you go. There you go.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, did you do this? Oh, that's lovely. Oh, there's a message here.
Read it.
Can I read it? Yeah. Dear Daddy, we love you very much. However, we fully understand that you have an extremely heavy touring schedule and intensive recording commitments, which preclude you from making personal contact with us. P.S. Thank you very much for our Christmas presents, which we understand cost upwards of $2,000 American. But look at this. See this? Isn't that not beautiful? They are clever boys.
We can stop filming.
Please, stop filming, please.
Like this.
Thank you. Blood. Spit the blood from the rose. Oh.
How does Tony write a song?
How do you write a song? What comes first, the lyrics or the melody?
Well, I can show you now. If you, I can make a tune. I can make a tune like that. You know. You want to see?
Please.
I make a tune for you now. And I can, but that is a sad song, you know. I can whistle a happy song, you know, for you too.
How does Tony like to relax?
How do you like to relax?
I like to walk, watch videos, take a dump, read a book.
What book are you reading at the moment?
The Making of the Poseidon Adventure. You know, I like to cook in my kitchen. There it is. Hey, boss, the plane.
I believe you've got a lot of friends in Colombia.
Change the subject.
Do you like to draw?
Yes, I do. It's like my therapy, you know. I like very much wherever I am in the world. If I have a day free, you know, I go on my own to a hilltop. I sit down on the grass. I take out my pad and pencil, and I start to draw celebrities.
I mean, that is very, very good stuff. I think you're in the wrong business, Tony.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What
do you mean by that? Hey, the singing is no good?
No, I wasn't saying that at all. No.
What were you trying to say?
It was just...
You're in the wrong business. What?
No, I wasn't saying you're in the wrong business. I think you're in, you know...
Smiling like a geek.
I'm sorry. Try not to smile. It's just that your art is so fantastic that it's even better than your singing, which is the best music I've ever heard.
Okay.
On your excellent 1995 album, The Dog's Ballads, there was a song called Bananas and Cream, which was widely interpreted as a reference to masturbation. Is this true?
No.
Do you ever like
No.
You obviously enjoy laughing. Do you
Sure, I love jokes. You know, in my country, we tell a lot of jokes about the Algarvians. It's like, you know, in Britain you say, like the Welsh, they make it with pigs, you know?
Well, not exactly, no.
Well, yeah, I hope you're not Welsh.
Well, I am, actually, but don't worry, I'm not offended.
I don't know why you look like that, eh? Your papa made it with a pig.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. I believe you like to fly.
I believe you like to fly. Ugly guy. Yeah, I like to fly. I co-own a Lear jet with Carlos the Jackal. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. What a guy, you know. He's a great mimic. He does a superb Bob Hoskins. You know, he's good to talk. You know, people think of him a bad guy. They think Carlos is a bad guy, you know, but he has many strings to his bow, and, you know, terrorism is just one of them.
I suppose he's a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde character.
What do you mean?
Nothing, really.
What do you mean he's a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde
Nothing,
character?
nothing.
Eh?
Nothing. Sake, mate. I mean, you know...
Thank you, Tony Ferrino. It has been a pleasure.
Thank you, Tony. It's been a great pleasure meeting you.
I mean, look at that. I mean, I'm sorry.
Thank you very much for speaking to me. Good luck with both the release of your new album, Phenomenon, and your upcoming UK tour.
This is none.
Cheers, thank you. Great, thank you. Cheers, thank you very much. Excellent. Great. Appreciate what you're doing.
Well done.
Thank you very much. You know, I think it was good. You like it?
Yes, excellent.
Good.